Becker here. I have the privilege and the honor to introduce our newest Healing Hero Scholarship recipient, Chris Coheley. Very honor. I mean, it's hard for me to even convey on video how much of a blessing it's been to meet this man. Marine's Marine, a family guy. He invites me into his home. We have a barbecue today, and let me have the opportunity to pick his brain a little bit, to find out his story. I had to share his story with you guys. So, Chris, if you could just take them through a little bit on what you did in the Marine Corps, your service in the Marine Corps, injuries that you sustained, and then we'll kind of pick up the conversation from there.
Absolutely. Did 10 years in the Marine Corps. I was an EOD technician, explosives ordnance disposal. On my last tour, my truck hit an IED, sent me back home. Spent a couple years in recovery at the Winter Warrior Battalion in Camp Lejeune. Went through a couple surgeries, had my upper jaw, my lower jaw taken out, repositioned, bolted back in place. I had a traumatic brain injury. Got 3 discs in my neck, 4 discs in my back, and PTSD. After almost 2 years in recovery, the Marine Corps decided that you can have a desk job or take retirement. So I took retirement and met my wife, had a couple kids, and now I'm here in St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yeah. So a great opportunity that I've had to get to know him and his family. I talked to him a little bit on the phone. He was very interested in triathlon training. Told him about back to basic training, how we introduce veterans, disabled veterans, into exercise programs, and this was an opportunity to kind of meet him, get him started on a program. The Back to Basic Training organization, with the help of Amy and Scott Crookton and Melissa and Garrett Sebastian, we were able to get him a road bike. I'm down here getting him on a program. The big thing that we want to do with this program is, since he's such a family guy, we want to make sure that what he's doing physically to get himself back into shape, back into fighting shape, has a lot to do with getting his family involved as well. So, 5-year-old and a 10-month-old, right?
10-month-old and almost 5.
Almost 5, yep. So as they transition into this training program, something that they're going to be able to do as a family, and stay together, train together. Tell us why triathlon training and getting back into shape. You shared a little bit about your family history. Why is that so important to you?
Definitely starting with the family history. My father died at 31 from a massive heart attack. I have another uncle who passed away from a heart attack. I have other uncles who have had heart problems in the past. So I started to worry about that in my early 40s. And I do have young children that I want to be around for. So I think if I don't get on top of it now, that I won't have a chance, and you never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sarah is very active. She's been an athlete her whole life. She's big into swimming, ran for FSU. The area that we live in, St. Pete, Tampa Bay area, we have the availability to do swimming, biking, running, kayaking. There's all kinds of sporting events or fitness events that we have the ability to go to. So why not make it fun while I train and get healthy and
get
the
the
best
family
thing
involved.
for my family.
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah. So it'll be a unique portion of my task, is to make sure that the family is all involved in his training. But I'm up for the task. I think it's important that he's passing that down generation to generation. We'll keep it a family thing. Like I said, it's been a great honor and a privilege to meet Chris, be invited to his home, see how he lives, and to help him get training. The big thing, I guess, is he's also a huge advocate of what we're trying to do with Back to Basic Training, and feel great about giving back again to the veteran community. So we're always looking for those people who have served, who want to continue to serve, and he's one of those men that is willing to do that. So I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for everything that you do.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for what you're going to continue to do with Back to Basic Training.
Look forward to it.
Those of you out there, our donors, our sponsors, thank you. We are able to get a well-worthy man, Marine, a family guy, through the program, doing service to service members, thanks to you guys. So thanks, guys.